or anything like that. That's never the actual person that's in charge. It's
Sure.
always been these 13 black noble families. Always,
Right.
yeah. Because they consider themselves to be the real humans. They don't consider the pale skinned person to have any kind of rights to anything. We are the creatures from the ocean. We are the ones that are lost at sea. Can you see what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So you can see the word more in absolutely everything. More translates into teacher in Hebrew. I mean, we've discussed this, like Morisans, sons of the Moor, Mauritania, yeah, Al Moor, yeah. It's always going to be like the symbolism is always going to be there, and we're going back to Egyptian, like an Egyptian pyramid structure. I mean, you can get pretty high, but you're never going to get to the top. But back back in the early 20th century, they were still showing their faces. And
Yeah.
then all you need to do is just create another narrative, train someone somewhere, put them in your place, and then because that's the game. The game is never find out who they are anymore. Have to. I mean, you have to have intuition and work it out yourself. But yeah. I mean, you're not allowed to talk about Adolf Hitler, but you can talk about like Stalin. You can talk about Lenin. You could talk about people that are responsible for a far larger amount of death
Yeah.
and murder.
Chairman Mao, and yeah,
You can talk about Chairman Mao.
Yeah, and you're right, because I'm restricted.
But you can't talk about the black nobility. They don't like it because Hitler is far too close. They made a mistake when they chose the same name, when they chose the same symbolism, because it's the first time I think that they did it. And suddenly you realize that they had technology that they shouldn't have had, more science technology that they shouldn't have had. And I don't think they controlled it very well. I think it was a badly managed world war. And it doesn't even make sense anyway. If you look at the First World War and you look at the Second World War, there's not enough time for Germany to be repopulated. And then you have people that go completely rogue, like Kanye West. He went completely rogue and starts telling everyone black Nazis, makes all these songs, right? About like Heil Hitler, all of the stuff he starts making. So you've got Hitler's Haplab group, which is E1B1B. I don't know why Kanye West was able to find all of that. I guess he suddenly found the connection between the Jews and the black nobility, and I think he just went, crazy. I think he was out of control. Gets ill or anything like that. That's never the actual person that's in charge. It's
Sure.
always been these 13 black noble families. Always,
Right.
yeah. Because they consider themselves to be the real humans. They don't consider the pale skinned person to have any kind of rights to anything.